This kid drop out reach. Don't tune in right now to Westside Misfits. 3 p.m. 24/7, 365. DJ Loud, let's get it. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Going live 3 o'clock p.m. You need some service, hit them in they DM. When I'm at the spot, go and get the pot. Cook and work while I listen to me mix a lot. They don't tell lies, they just stay fat. Hurry up, go and follow, it's Tay-Mac. Slick 316, be wildin'. Shout out those not a 2000. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get 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 in the mix.
You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Ms. Mix-a-Lot.
I am DJ Lab.
I am K-Lady.
Yes. And you know we got Slick 316 in the building, baby.
Right.
Yes, we already have our guests in the building as well, the real K-Way. Welcome to Misfits Radio and TV.
Happy to be here.
Look, finally. Yes. I have to ask before we get started.
Let's
K-Way.
do it. Yes.
What's behind the name?
Okay. So I go by Young K-Way. The reason why it's Young because, you know, when people look at me, they be like, how old you is?
Oh, okay.
So off the real by Lil Young. And K-Way stands for Kids Way. And Kids Way is basically like a kid's way of believing in oneself. So you know how kids believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and all that?
Right.
I believe that people should believe in themselves just like that so they can achieve anything they want to in life.
All right. Sounds good to me, honey. Because I was like, I know, because, you know, most times when you guys have the names, it stands for something. It's an acronym or something. So that's why I was like, I said, K-Way. I wonder, does that have anything to do with his real name?
Nah,
So why is your name on Instagram the real K-Way and not Young K-Way?
The reason why it's the real K-Way, because when I first did it, there was a lot of young K-Ways.
Oh, okay.
So the real K-Way, and some people be like, what they say means is Young Quay. Yeah. I don't know where they get the
You
Quay
know what's
from.
crazy? I ain't never even put all of those together like that.
Yeah.
I immediately said K-Way.
She gets it.
That's
She gets
crazy.
it. A lot of people don't get that.
So have your name always been Young K-Way, or did you start off with one name and then change it to that?
Start off with one, then change it from that. I actually had like 2. It all started. Well, I started making music back in 6th grade when I first got to middle school. I made a little group called YSC Young Swaggers Entertainment. And by that time, I was going by Little JJ because my name is Jade Jackson.
Okay.
So
JJ. Okay.
Yeah, my mom used to call me that a lot, so I just went with it. Then after high school and stuff, I went by the Kid because, you know, the whole age thing and how young I look. Then right before I had my daughter, I started going by Young K-Way.
Okay.
So the little evolution process.
Right.
Yeah,
so
because the music changed, and like if you was listening to me when I first started, you'll be amazed at like how it sound now. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, you know how you young and stuff, you think everything's a hit.
Right.
I only had like a few hits, but it wasn't like that best quality because, you know, I was so young and I didn't have that much experience and stuff. Everything I do.
Now you've been doing this since you was in the 6th grade?
Yeah, self-taught.
Really?
So any songs that he sent you that's not out, 9 times out of 10, I mix that by myself. And even now, I still don't think it's the best mix. But when people hear it, they be like, "This should be on the radio, man. Why you ain't signed? What's up? What's up?" I don't know. I'm just.
Where you from?
Troy, Alabama, 334.
And what is Troy near?
Troy is between Montgomery and Dothan. Montgomery and Dothan.
Okay. So
Is that where the college at? Is that where
Troy University?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Trojans.
Okay. Because I'm like...
Yeah, they have a good track team there.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm. They have an awesome track team. I don't know nothing else, but I know that.
A lot of them be running from the police, so they get good practice.
Oh, okay. They get good I was just going to say that y'all get good practice. How is the music scene in Troy?
We got a lot of good artists coming out. H, Money Hungry Nino. Young 1J, Woo World Cam. It's a lot of artists. Dyer J, shout out Dyer J. Shout out J Bando, even though he's not from Troy. That's bro. But
he's still representing though, right? How does that go?
He's still from the 334.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's just not from where y'all from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, if you fought with us, we fought with you.
That's right.
So show love, get love.
That's right. All the way around. So how is it as far as the club scene in Troy? Like, is it a club scene there?
Man, they say they got some clubs. Like I haven't been in Troy since high school and stuff.
Oh, so wait a minute. So you moved from Troy?
I moved from Troy. As soon as I graduated, I went straight to Houston, Texas.
Really?
Straight to Houston, Texas. Got on the music scene. Within the first year I was down there, I ran into C Stone and Paul Wall. They was actually considering signing me, but like it was a lot of stuff going on, so I couldn't really like get my work ethic like that because I was in school. I went to the Art Institute of Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for audio engineering.
Okay, cool.
But I wasn't able to graduate or whatever because my financial aid ran out.
It ain't too late. You still got a chance.
Everything that I did now, I did it without going to college and learning that.
Oh, okay.
So
So you feel like...
I feel like if you can go to college and you can afford it,
go
do it.
But yeah.
But if you really can't and it's gonna like give you all this credit and stuff and you gotta pay all that back just to get a piece of paper that you may not get the job in the field that you was going for, it's a waste of time.
We was just talking about that not too long ago because I know for my mama wanted us to go to college, but she was like, I don't want you to be in a whole lot of debt trying to be in college. If you know you ain't did nothing in them folk class and you know you ain't earned no scholarships and you ain't did that, go get in there go get a job, hell.
Yeah, there's
don't go
people,
messing around in them folk school.
That's what I'm saying. There's people that get straight out of high school, start working a job, and the people that go straight into college, they end up working at that same job.
Right.
That person been working there, but that person got way more money than them stayed up. So it's like...
Yeah, it's a tricky game now because we have so many trades now, trade schools. Like me, I always encourage like the young, like y'all, to get a trade, master something, get a trade because it won't feel like work if you enjoy doing it.
Right.
It don't feel like work, so get you a trade, man, and master it, and I think that's what I feel like is the going thing, because now times have changed now. We need doctors and stuff like that. We definitely need nurses and but it's so many ways to get to those statuses now versus, how it used to be, it was only one way.
College.
Yeah, so now it's a little bit different because your experience is what actually keep you at these jobs.
Yeah, knowledge
you
is
can
just
have the credentials. Yeah, you can have the credentials, but your experience is what keep you there. So I definitely promote. So when you do so that's how you got into the engineering part of it.
Yeah, I've been like, okay, so when I first started, I swear to God, all I had was like a a laptop, and my mom went to Radio Shack, and she got one of them small ass computer mics. Like,
What?
Yeah, it was
The
like
tiny
really
one,
thin,
yeah.
tiny and long, right? So like, I was like, okay, so how can I get the best sound? I'm gonna put it in the closet. I hung it upside down from my clothing rack, and I would close the door all the way and start recording and stuff. Like, my house is like one of the very popular spots for like anybody that was trying to do music and stuff to come over. So my mom would be like, "Hey, y'all can rap and everything, but don't do no damn cussing in my house."
Right.
So your mom was always supporting your dreams?
She was my biggest supporter from day one.
That's good.
Biggest. Like, the project that I'm working on, like 2 projects right now, and one of them is actually dedicated to her because, you know, I was trying to come over here like last year.
I remember.
And that was around October. My mom's birthday is on the 31st. She died 9 days before her birthday.
What?
Yeah.
My condolences.
My goodness, you do have our condolences. So dang, so that's what, because I don't think
that's
we.
What all like everything. I was going through so much, even up to the time she passed to like now. Cause remember, you was like, you need to slow down with the 3 jobs and stuff. I can't.
Right.
I gotta make a way, and you know, music's not paying the way right now. But as soon as I feel like when the right person hears it, they gonna actually take a chance on me. Cause that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to take chances on stuff that they don't know is certain.
So you're looking for a record deal. You want a record deal.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it because of the situation I'm in. I wouldn't mind it. But it's more, I'd rather get a distribution deal.
Okay.
Because I can put out the songs.
Right.
If I can just don't have to worry about like regular bills and stuff and actually like spend a whole day in the studio, you can ask them. I can put out about 5 to 10 songs in one day.
What?
I just be busy.
Are you a writer or do you just kind of off the dome?
It'd be like half and half. If I'm really feeling the beat, I can listen to it. Then I'll probably do punch in. Then I'll go back and write it. What I don't like, take out. Then I'll perfect it like that. I'm a big perfectionist, so like.
When your birthday?
April 18th.
Mayor Aries.
Yeah, it get hot over here. Can't wait too lit.
So do you who produces or sends you your beats? How do you get your beats?
As crazy as it sounds, I get all my beats from YouTube. I'm still looking for a producer.
That don't sound crazy.
It be crazy.
A lot of people do that.
The way it is, the way things are. See, that's the thing about technology now. It's totally different. Like how y'all doing music is totally different how it was when we were younger.
I heard.
No, seriously, because you have so many options.
Yeah.
The whole idea of being able to go on YouTube and snatch a beat that actually sound good, that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like the thing about being like a perfectionist when it comes to like music and stuff, because I consider myself as an artist. So everything I work on is like a form of art. And I want my music to be relatable and make people feel some type of way after they listen to it, or like make them think about certain stuff. Cause like, man, I get to the point where I get on YouTube. I'll probably be on YouTube for about like 2-3 hours because I'm so picky when it comes to my beats. Cause after a while, everything sounds real generic.
Okay.
That's why I'd rather have a producer that'll sit down and I like rap something to him that I wrote, then he come up with the beat, because I'm trying to find my style.
Okay. So you would want an in-house producer?
Oh yeah, because man, we'll go straight to the top. He'll be amazed at like some of the stuff I put out.
So if you had a chance, which producer would you work with?
Oh, I've been getting a lot of feedback. People say I sound like some of these new artists that's been out, like Rod Wave, Juice WRLD, Tootsie. I would definitely love to work with somebody that can, like Juice WRLD producer or somebody like that, because I like real melodic stuff.
Oh, okay.
I like melodic, but
can you sing?
I think I can't.
He said, I think I can't.
I think I can't because I really think I can't, but other people told me I can't. I used to be in choir when I was younger. Like when my grandma was still living, she used to take us to church. And it was one time I was singing one of her songs with her. She was like, you know what, you finna go to church with me. I was like,
so yeah,
next thing I know, I'm up in the choir.
Because most artists can sing, and then you, like you said, you consider yourself an artist. So you don't box yourself in as a rapper. You're basically an artist. So you might go from one extreme to the next. So how many projects have you already released?
How many projects?
Uh-huh.
One.
Okay.
One. I'm too picky.
And when did you release it?
Back in 2020. Yo, I released it back in 2020 on my birthday. Cause only reason I remember that cause one of the songs I was like 2020 vision. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what you're working on now is basically your second project.
Second and third.
Oh, you doing two together?
Yeah, cause me and him talked about it. He said drop the one for my mom first because the other one has a whole different sound. The other one is kind of like a punk rock type thing because I'm getting to the point where I want to stand out as much as possible.
Okay.
Okay, so, I was just about to ask you what sets you apart from other artists.
The fact that I can, if the beat sound good, I'm not gonna say I can hop on anything, but if the beat sound good, I can give you a pretty decent hit. Cause I just got done. I actually dropped a song. What's today? Today's the 11th. I dropped a song with T Cross. Shout out to T Cross, by the way. I hope he's tuned in.
Okay.
He's from Nigeria.
Really?
Yeah. Jumped on the beat with him, and it was a Afro beat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm digging Afrobeats lately.
Yeah, I love them too. I actually heard like, so I don't really club like that, but I went to a spot about 2-3 days ago, and that's what they were on. The Afrobeat, the Afrobeats.
Oh man, I like them. They chill. They a whole different vibe. Actually, Measles.
Yeah.
Did I send you that Marijuana? That's the name of the song. T Cross Marijuana featuring Young K-Way. I sent that to you.
I got the first version.
No, don't play the first version.
What's wrong with the first version?
Okay, so when I did the first version, I had this microphone and stuff, and like one thing about that mic, I didn't figure this out till I got my second one. So the mic had this hiss in it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't like the hiss, and I was like, man, I'm getting tired. And I had just got a dog like recently, and the dog had knocked the microphone over and stuff. So I was forced to get a new mic. I was forced to get a new one. So when I went back, I got a German Shepherd. I don't play.
Oh, German Shepherds are smart.
Yeah, he's smart, and he's very jealous if somebody come around me and hug me like my daughter or my girl. Like he'll start pulling at their clothes and trying to jump on them and get them away.
Really?
From yeah, cause like when I got him, he was about like I want to say about 4 months. And the person that had him before me, they had to get rid of him because the cat that they had didn't like him, and the cat messed up his ear. So I was like the second person to get him.
Oh, okay.
So he got real attached to me after that.
So you don't even know the songs that he sent, do you?
No. Matter of fact,
you only sent one on Mises?
Yeah.
Why you only sent one Mises?
Well, real quick, Royalty Beautifully Event says that you can tell he has a good head on his shoulders.
Thank you.
Because he keeps pushing despite his mother passing.
Mm-hmm.
Slick said, hey.
Hey, Slick. Wish you could have been here. I got to get your size, too. I'm going to make sure you get a shirt. You want a glow-in-the-dark one?
Oh, yeah. Glow-in-the-dark. Yeah.
I don't know if it's glow-in-the-dark now if y'all turn the lights off, but all you got to do is, like, basically let all this catch some sun, and it'll glow like a bright green.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I always believe that no matter if the lights are on or off, I'm always going to shine, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm a glow in the dark person.
I love it. So, Lev, you got the one song that we can hear. So let's hear. What's the name of the one that he sent?
Inside. So give us the backdrop on Inside.
Okay, so after my mother died, that was the first song that I made going back to Houston. So when my mother passed away, she was in a bad relationship with a older guy. Well, not older guy. He was younger than her. I want to say probably about like 10 or 20 years. She was like in her. No, I'm gonna say about 10 years. And he had like 6 kids and stuff. My mom didn't have a place to live because once my financial aid had ran out, she lost the trailer. So when I got kicked out of college, I had to go back home. I didn't have a home to go back to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was sleeping on my uncle's couch and stuff. And you know, I don't like being at home because it really ain't nothing to do.
Right.
Troy is so small. Like,
is it?
Yeah, the only jobs they have for real is like Walmart or like manufacturing jobs or plant jobs.
Okay.
So it's like I wanna do what I love, and that's my career. So I wanna do music. So I went back to Houston. Whole time I'm in Houston, she told me she meet a guy and stuff. I came back, met the guy, and it's crazy because first time I met him, me and my brother who was supposed to be here, we was about to beat his ass. I ain't gonna count.
For real? What was he doing?
On the
first day we met him, we were really about to beat his ass because like it was the vibe he was getting on.
Oh.
You know how you can tell some people just ain't good.
Yeah.
Because it's like my mother is older than you. Well, you young enough to talk to somebody that's like 20 or 30. You know what I'm saying? My mom's like in her 50s. And I'm her only son.
I was just about to say, so you don't, okay.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
the
oldest?
only one on my mom's side, on my dad's side, on the baby.
Oh, okay. So your mom was still in Troy.
And she was going through it after she lost the house and stuff. And when she finally got a place and stuff, he moved in with her. And the messed up part about it, he brought his kids and his mom. And yeah, my mom was having health problems and stuff, and he hit her, and she had to get airlifted to Pensacola, and she had bleeding on the brain on the left side. So she had problems with her platelets. And the thing about platelets is if you get cut or whatever, it won't scar up. He knew this before he hit her. So when he caused that bleeding on the brain, you know, I was about to come to Troy. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to drop everything, shoot down her. Cause it's like, you hit my mother because your mom said that my mother said something to her when she didn't. Y'all in my mom's house.
Right, so...
You gotta show respect to my mom.
Right.
Even though I was telling my mom, come to Houston, or I'll come get you and take all your stuff. I mean, one time she left from Houston just to go all the way back because he talking about, I need you. I'm like, he a grown-ass man.
Right.
Your granddaughter needs you.
Dang, so he ended up, so that's how she ended up.
It was one of the I really think if he didn't hit her, she would still be here.
Okay.
It was one of the
But they don't want to, they don't want to put it in the autopsy. But when I was talking to one of the nurses went like, yeah, she's dying from a bleeding stroke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, while her kidneys and liver was shutting down. But the thing about it, when I was on my way here while she was on her deathbed and stuff, she talked to me Then after that, the phone got quiet. Then one of my aunties said, "You just need to get here," and that's when she went into a coma. Before they had called me, she was telling them all she wanted to do was see me, my child, and my girl. So when we was on the way and stuff, she was in a coma, and when I got there, she didn't talk. So I spent like 3 days looking for a life insurance policy and stuff. Couldn't find it, so I was basically left with nothing but land.
Okay.
Uh,
So the what's the song Inside is kind of
Inside.
like
how I'm feeling inside.
okay.
Cause like people, you can see it, but I have a hard time expressing my feelings because like my mother was really the only person I did talk to about like certain stuff like that. Cause I really feel conflicted a lot because I got a big heart, but you know what they say about the people with the biggest hearts, they lash out the most, especially when they feel hurt. So you know.
So have you thought about getting any therapy?
Honestly, I don't want no therapist like poking around in my head because I can control myself,
Okay.
but I vent a lot, and some people they don't.
Who you vent to?
I vent to my girl, but I feel like at times she don't want to hear that because I can be negative sometimes, but I can also be the most positive person.
But that's what a
That's
what the therapist
that's
is
what
for.
the therapist is
So
for.
people had a misconception of a therapist is poking. A therapist, 'cause I did 6 years of therapy, and I was a rager, and and I get what you're saying, but the therapist isn't a person that's gonna ask you stuff. People had a misconception that therapist is asking you a whole bunch of questions and poking. A therapist asks you, so what you want to talk about today? If you just want to talk about, you know what, the grass is green today, I don't like it's raining outside, they gonna sit there. If you find a good therapist, all right, this what we talking about today?
Right.
This what we talking about today. That's what a therapist is, that person that you can release all that vent, all that rage, like you said. You know, I talk to my friends and everything, but like you said, sometimes people, because they're going through their own shit, and sometimes they don't either understand or they don't want to hear. A therapist's job is to get paid just to sit and listen to you fuck off or whatever you want to say. They literally don't sit there and ask you questions. They may say, all right, so how you feel today?
See, that's the thing. Like, I need my therapist to smoke a blunt with me. You can't smoke a blunt with me. We can't talk about shit.
Hey, you may find one.
I'm just being honest.
Because see because I'm looking at it as if like for one, I think for you it would be helpful with grief counseling, meaning that because to lose your mom is a lot. I know I lost mine, and that was in 2019, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So, grief counseling helps though. Because, you know, a part of grieving is to be upset. Like, dang, how did that happen? And why did you take them? Da, da, da. Now, I did want to ask you, the guy that your mom was dating, did he get locked up or anything?
See, if I tell y'all, it's going to piss y'all off. But, so, when he had hit her, he basically spent, 12 or 24 hours in jail? And I was telling people, like all her brothers and sisters and family members, I even told some of my friends, I was like, y'all know he's not the brightest of people. He's really a dumbass. He's gonna go back over there to the house. He ain't got nowhere else to go. He's gonna go back over there to the house.
Right.
You know what he did? Went back over there to the house.
To do what? Not to live?
To live.
So where is he at now?
Hiding.
Oh, okay.
Every time I come to Troy, he hiding.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every time. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Probably,
I can't. That's in them guys' hands.
Oh, absolutely. But he don't know that. And sometimes when people have a guilty conscience, it kind of, you know.
That guilty conscience eat him up.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, even though you ain't on that don't mean that he, you know what I'm saying? Like, he feel guilty, so he feel like maybe he is on it. Like he ain't even took the time out to even ask you or question you about how you feel or anything like that.
Oh no, we talked one time. It was not last year Christmas, but the year before that.
Oh, okay.
My mom wanted to see me so bad, so I surprised her for Christmas because I had to come back to Atlanta to meet with an A&R at Atlantic Records. We was outside on the porch. I was outside on the porch. I was just minding my business. Cause you feel me? All I ask, just treat my mother right and take care of her if you really here for that.
Right.
I remember I guess he tried to intimidate me, cause I may not look it, you feel me? But I don't focus on looks, cause looks can be deceiving.
Right.
I rather look like a sheep among wolves.
Right.
All the time, but he came up to me. He was like, "Man, I love your mom, man, and I know what it's like to have a mother and stuff, man. I'll kill for my mom." That's what he told me. I'll kill for my mom. I looked that man dead in his
so
eyes.
He's probably thinking you the same way.
I would kill for my mom. She did a lot for me, but the whole thing is for you to say that you would kill for my mom, but kill for your mother, but take my mom.
Right.
How am I supposed to feel?
Yeah, I want to hear inside.
Future Jones says, go to therapy, little bro. He said his crazy Gemini ass stayed in therapy. He said you probably need peer counseling. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, we sure do appreciate y'all for tapping in. And make sure, man, let me just tell y'all can give us a call at 678-740-9894. And we're going to go ahead and get into Inside. I want to hear Inside.
Tap in.
Tap in. It's that loud.
He said Inside.
And just know we live on everything. Good, bad, and indifferent. Everything is live. So.
Hey, we here. I'm here for it.
Yeah. So
I love it. I love it.
Okay, we ready.
Okay, now we ready.
I can't hide how I feel inside. Part of me died when you had that. I know I'm not the same. Lately I've been trying to change for the better. Trying to cover up my pain in this designer. Came through dripping fresh as hell in denial. They keep calling me a goat, so I must have went primal. I can't lie, shot it real damn bad. Pull up on me now, trying to see that ass. Shawty said she love me, she my biggest fan. She just wanna go viral, put her on OnlyFans. Every dub I get, I'm trying to put on his head now. I guess my world upside down for the battle now. At least that's why I tell myself since you're not around. You said keep my head up so I don't drown. Tell me it's okay to cry, but don't forget to smile. Life goes on, we all have our ups and downs. Just keep moving forward, it'll get better now. You got a dream to chase, why would you give up now? I can't hide how I feel inside. Part of me died when you had that. I know I'm not the same. Lately I've been trying to change for the better. I'm trying to get it together. I can't relapse now. I can't fall back in that pattern. What they think don't really matter. What they say don't either. If I kill for love, tell me does that make me evil? God give his toughest battles to his toughest people. I've been fighting all my life. I guess that's the reason, but I'm still fighting demons. And I smile through it all, cause I can't show no weakness. If they see it, they go to leech. When's it ready for you to leave me? I feel so alone, like my soul still bleeding. I didn't want you to go, and my heart's still cold. As I walk down this long road, still trying to find my soul. I can't hide how I feel inside. All of this pain makes me wanna cry. Try my best not to break down. Still wish I could see you smile. I can't hide how I feel inside. All this pain makes me wanna cry. I can't hide how I feel inside. I can't hide how I feel inside. Part of me died when you had that. I know I'm not the same. Lately I've been trying to change for the better.
What's up, JJ? This is your mama. I see I missed your call. I was asleep. Little happy things gobble to you. Get the kids, get your baby girl a kiss from me and tell Ty I say hey.
Oh.
Love you.
The only voicemail I could find.
Oh, that is super dope. I like the way you did that. So you arranged that song?
I arranged that.
Okay.
So and it was crazy. Why when you ask like, do I write? I'm to like a point in my life where I feel like my art is basically how I feel in that moment.
Okay.
Because I can't.
So you're
replicate
emotional.
that.
You're more of an emotional type entertainer. Okay.
Because I
can
feel
dig
like
that.
I feel like if you can put something down while you in your feelings about a subject or something, you'll be surprised at how many people actually feel like that.
True.
I was told he played this song for somebody back at home. It wasn't even out yet. They was in a smoke shop. They work in the smoke shop. He played it for them. They started crying because it made them think about somebody they lost.
Right.
And
when you talk about he, who you referring to?
Which part?
I'm saying you said he played it for somebody. Who played it?
Mises played it for a guy at the smoke shop. What his name, bro?
And Mises is your manager.
Yeah, if he's on my Instagram, so like if anybody go to my page and they want to work with me or anything, message him first, because I get a lot of people trying to finesse me and stuff. Like get up in my inbox, hey, I want to work with you, or they'll hit my email up talking about, I got a deal for you, but you got to send this X amount of money. To any artist that's listening, if a record label hits you up, they're not about to ask you for money.
Right.
They got the money.
Yep.
Regardless, like, never send nobody money when it comes to your music, because they really fuck with you. They're going to put the money behind you. They're not going to ask that from you. Good artist too.
Very true.
So let's spin the block back. So you said you was here talking to an A&R. So what happened with that?
So another thing, when you go to A&Rs, it's always best to have leverage. And when I say leverage, I mean the numbers and the look. Because they basically go off numbers and looks. You can be trash, but if your song is catchy to a certain extent and you got the numbers and looks, they gonna sign you. That was all. He let me play the whole song out, and it was one of the songs from my punk rock genre, and he was like, love it. Got my contact information and stuff. When I be in Houston, whenever you trying to work and stuff, we should meet up and all that. But when I checked my scorecard and stuff, one thing I noticed, I scored good on like music and stuff, but it was mainly my image. But one thing about me, I don't care about the image, because it's too many people going out here with gimmicks. I don't want a gimmick. I want people. I want my music to speak for itself.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. I don't care about image. I don't care about like having all the chains on, being flashy. I don't care about that. That don't mean nothing. I can't take it with me.
Right.
So, I try to leave something here for people that can listen to and stuff like that. I really be trying to leave a legacy behind. Because like my daughter, one thing I'm starting to notice, she's starting to like music and stuff.
How old is she?
She's 5.
Oh, okay. You got to get a song with her on it.
Actually, it's one of my songs. I think if you listen to I Think, you can actually hear my daughter ad-lib in the background. because she was actually in the room while I was recording it.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
she's technically on the song with me.
Okay. So let me ask you this: since TikTok is like the thing now,
Ooh, song gotta be catchy and you gotta be able to dance to it. Only way.
well, either or. But so have you put in? Do you have a TikTok and do you? Because most people now, that's where they're going to like you said, the scorecard. Like if you can get a song on TikTok, cause that's what like you brought up Tootsie. That's what blew Tootsie up. That my favorite song or favorite song. That
Favorite
song. Yeah. Like Tootsie had been out for a while, but then a lot of people didn't know who Tootsie was. And then favorite song hit TikTok and that shit like skyrocketed him.
True.
So and it's doing a lot of people. Like a lot of people it did the same thing for Coy Ray.
Coily.
You know, I'm my
Sorry.
auntie vibes coming in right now.
Bullery. I like her.
Coily.
Yeah, but it's happening. It's hitting for a lot of artists. They're like before it used to be YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's TikTok. So how do you are you on TikTok? What is your thoughts on TikTok? What do you?
I'm on. If you're gonna be honest with me, you might as well come over here and speak into the mic so they can hear you.
Right.
Come on, Mises. Come on,
Grab
Mises.
you a chair. Grab that chair right there.
Come on, Mises.
Not that one.
The
The
over
other.
there.
The photo
The
chair.
photo
Photo chair
chair.
right behind you.
Everybody now coming to the stage, Mises.
It's
Someone want to
Mises.
lie real quick.
Welcome, Mises.
So you gonna tell them the truth?
Get
Pull the
a
mic
mic.
up.
Mm-hmm.
His main problem with TikTok is TikTok always removes its sound. So we can have something going on TikTok, it'll be doing numbers, and if it's not a skit or something, they'll remove the sound from it.
Really?
Really?
Why
happened
is
multiple
that?
times.
It'll start catching traction, I guess. And like on my Instagram, when you go to my Instagram, you see skits and music. Only reason I started doing skits is because after my mother died, I couldn't really work on songs like that. So I tried to like keep myself busy, but also build an audience. So I would do skits, like some of the ones y'all seen.
Okay.
And I had like 2 skits to go viral. One of them had hit like 1.2 something views.
What?
Yeah, that's on Instagram. And I got.
And you didn't upload it to TikTok?
No, because the algorithms are like they
different.
really different.
Yeah, they
Like when it
different.
comes to like converting stuff over, it can blow up on Instagram, but on TikTok it'll probably get like 500 views.
It don't
Unless you-
matter. You
unless you
still
put money
wanna.
behind
You
it.
still wanna.
But you still want
You
that
still want it
traction.
there.
I just I'm not like a big social media person, cause like
But that's
I
what
be
that's
telling him.
I hate trolls with a passion, cause y'all don't know me. Don't do that. I be wilding out. Don't do that.
that's
I know it's part of it, but it gets to a point. Cause I had one troll. He said something about my mom after she recently passed, and I know what y'all thinking. Like, he don't know your mother, so it really shouldn't matter. But like, I was in a real vulnerable spot, and I was like, yeah, I know for a fact you wouldn't say that to my face.
you gotta
Right.
learn how to clap back just hilarious.
But I just left it alone. I was like, if you gotta troll somebody for entertainment, you don't have a life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean that's true.
But the thing about it is, if they chose you to troll,
I know.
you doing something right.
I know that what they
There's
always
so many
tell me.
other people that they could be doing it to, and
So that means you doing something right if they
Mm-hmm.
came looking for you. But social media right now is the way for y'all and the way for anybody that's trying to make a way in anything they're doing.
exposure.
Oh, it reminds you of someone who says that, right? Oh wow.
Mises, everybody.
So Mises,
Stays on my ass 24/7.
How long have you been in management?
Since really sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
Cause what was it? Our junior year, somebody wanted to schedule you for a show or something, and you didn't know what to do. But I legit sat down and found a way. I asked around how to figure it out.
Right.
And then when I went to college, I started studying music industry along with my major. My major was film and digital media. I had a minor in history and professional services. So I did that, and then when I went and got my master's, I majored in professional writing and PR stuff.
Okay, so are you an artist as well, or are you just
writer?
He's a writer.
Okay, so you're a writer.
Yeah.
He got a lot of scripts and stuff that are actually good. They really good.
Yeah, I do contests for them.
Okay, so you the skit man.
Nah, he ain't help with my skits. All my skits are off the top.
Oh, okay.
Nobody can take it up.
Who record for you?
Myself.
I do. Everything that I do, whether it's social media, hoodies and stuff, everything self-taught. Cause I feel like why you only should ask somebody if you get to a point where you can't do it. The stuff that you can do by yourself, do it.
Do it. So I want to ask you about the apparel.
Mhm.
So you have some Young K-Way apparel.
Yeah. Young K-Way, I'm trying to upgrade my merch and stuff now. It's just, I got so much going on, trying to do everything by myself.
Mm-hmm.
He can only help out with some stuff, because, everybody got their own thing going on.
Right.
But yeah, I got a little clothing website, toolitclothing.com. It's not up right now because we still working on it. We trying to make sure everything is easy to navigate and people can find what they want so easily.
Okay.
So once that's up and stuff, I'm definitely gonna send y'all the links with a discount code. I be trying to, every time I open the store, I be giving out discount codes. I don't want to hear nobody talking about it's too high or something. I give out the discount code. You just gotta use the discount.
You actually have a storefront, or?
I wish I did. I really do. But it's an online store.
Okay, cool.
I wish I did. I think we'll be doing numbers if we had an actual clothing store, because I would sell more than clothes inside.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking to get me a boutique. So, Mises, you still in Troy?
Yes, huh?
Okay.
Be everywhere though.
Everywhere.
So, if it was an artist that that you could work with or could do a collab with, who you think who would it be?
The Kid Leroy.
Who?
The Kid Leroy.
The Kid Leroy.
Juice WRLD's artist before he passed.
Oh, okay. So you really like the Juice WRLD vibes.
I be getting that a lot. Somebody told me I was the good young boy. They told me I can see it when you start getting aggressive and stuff. But they call me the good young boy. I got compared to a lot of artists that's out now. One of my friends told me they can see me working with Offset.
Oh, okay. Offset?
Offset.
I like the Migos. I messes with the Migos.
Mises, who you can see me working with?
Song or project wise.
That's a good one. Y'all talking about a song or a whole project?
You could do a song.
Song.
Song, I would say Future or something.
I would definitely work with Future.
Future or someone that's not in the same vibe to see how it turns out.
Future would be hard.
Okay.
Lon Layla say you got your own vibe.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Which is?
I think more our future than anything.
Thank Future.
Yeah, our future.
Yeah,
Our future.
Tyler the Creator.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyler, Jasper, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can
I would go
definitely
with
do
Tyler
it.
the Creator.
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. That hot old our future can, I think.
Yeah, sweatshirt, man.
Sweatshirt.
No, that.
Oh,
Did you send us another song, Mises?
I sent 2 more.
Oh,
well,
cool.
did you send them marijuana?
Yeah, I sent it.
The second one, right?
Yeah, the one you just sent.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know. I should have sent the first one.
No. They don't need to hear that. Like, if I really, like, you can ask them, like, every time I record a song, we got this little Facebook group chat. I would send it to the group, and I'd be like, I don't know about this. What y'all think about it? Be like, it's good. And I'd be like, nah, bro, I don't like it. They'd be like, bro, it's good. You need to calm down, man. Stop being perfectionist all the time.
Oh yeah, you gonna be that though.
Yeah, he more mad at me because he's like, bro, we getting to the point where people are asking, you just need to just throw it out there instead of just trying to, like, perfect everything.
Yeah, everybody gonna have something to say.
Well, the thing about it is, if you're trying to perfect it for yourself, that's something different.
True.
Because you won't be able to satisfy everybody anyway. But if you satisfy yourself, you know, because most times we're our own biggest critic.
Always.
And somebody gonna always have something to say, so you can't please everybody. So just please yourself and keep it moving.
Yeah, I like honest feedback. Like, what I consider good feedback, whether you like it or not, give me a reason why. Just don't be like, I don't like it. Okay, why you don't like it?
Well, I guess that is a good way to look at it to a certain extent. But
when I first started doing it, there was a lot of people I was going to school with. They was like, your music trash, your music trash, your music trash. Okay, why am I trash? Nobody could ever give me a reason why. And like,
but the nerve was them to even tell you that.
Yeah, that. Right. How was it? How was it?
I mean, that's just life. Man.
That's just like, everybody changed up their tune after I won the senior talent show. Everybody changed up their tune and stuff. Oh yeah, when you blow up, man, you gotta let me know, man. I want tickets.
Y'all went to school together? What school you went to? What college you went to?
Oh, I went to North Alabama.
Oh yeah, he stayed.
And
I got ghost.
Yeah, I was supposed to go with him to Houston.
I told him at least one of them came with me to Houston. We could have really did something.
How did you choose Houston out of all places to go?
Well, when we was filling out the little thing at the end, like mid semester when they do the college applications and stuff.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wasn't there that day.
Okay.
I wasn't there a lot of days.
So I seen on my aptitude test, it went like I would advance a lot if I went towards like a creative art driven school. So I placed for a school, art institute in Atlanta, one in Florida, one in California, and one in Houston. Houston was the only one that hit me back first.
Okay.
And either way, I was like, whoever hit me back first, I'm going. So Houston was the first one. So shot down there within the fall of that summer.
And you like Houston?
I like it. I just don't like the cost of living.
It's high?
Oh man.
I can't tell. People be telling about they love Houston, and Houston like the old Atlanta. Old Atlanta wasn't high.
Okay, so how much is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath down here apartment?
High.
What's high?
It's hell.
By 18?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're off by 500 from y'all.
It's up.
It's down by 13. But that's the thing. It starts off at 13, but like if you want to get up in a nice neighborhood and stuff, you're looking at almost like 2,000. Cause man, them nice like apartments and stuff, they spacious, gated community, 24-hour security and stuff.
Oh, that's going for 3 around here.
I feel like everywhere is expensive, low key, unless you got your own place.
It is.
Mama house ain't expensive though.
Oh,
Mama house.
Lady Line Love say, keep it real and don't let nobody disrespect you. My name's Show, who's a very talented artist in his own right, says if they don't like your music, just say it ain't for them and keep it moving.
100.
Right. And then Lady Line Love says, Atlanta's the music capital now, so you're in the right place.
He been trying to get me to come back to Alabama and stuff. He been like, Atlanta, right up the road, man. Stop.
That's why I'm
playing.
trying to get you to come back and we go to the A in general.
Cause he was telling me like before Thug them got locked up and stuff. Free YSL.
So where do you live?
Right now in Houston.
So you live in Houston?
I live in
Houston.
Houston.
I thought you lived here. Okay.
Nah, I came back for a family reunion and stuff. Only reason I came back to the family reunion because when my mother was living, she always wanted me to come down and stuff, but I would be like, I'm working, I can't do it. So I popped up on the family and stuff. They was happy to see me.
I bet they were happy to see you.
Man, so happy. I felt like I walked into a stadium when they started screaming my name, Jay, Jay.
That's what's up.
I'll be surprised he ever come back. It's like a shock.
Yeah, I don't tell nobody when I come. I just come.
I mean, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, cause like I'm an introvert. I am truly an introvert. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Right.
If I don't, I can't sit up here and tell you that I fuck with you.
So then let me ask you this.
That is so me.
If you on this side and you in Houston, isn't that hard for y'all to link up? And I know we got the internet and stuff, but isn't that really hard for you to really do what you need to do when he over here and you out there? And
it is, and it's not. It's hard sometimes when it comes down to us like game planning stuff to do, but it's easy on the same point because he can be down there. And we got other friends in like Tennessee, Huntsville, or like family in Atlanta that can help us like get the word out about music and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's why I really just be mobile. Like I go to like a lot of different places just to help.
It's like the planning and mapping is easy, but the actual leap of faith and power moves and stuff,
right? Those
are harder. Because a lot of that stuff is money driven.
Absolutely, most of it is. That's why I told you, I was like, oh, when you said, nah, I got to work these 3 jobs, I'm like,
got to. Got like, I got this cinematographer, Christopher Osby. Shout out to Osby Films.
Osby.
Yeah, he's out of all the people I ever talked to about like visuals. I can tell him a visual, right? Play the song for him, and he can see it.
And he's where?
He's in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
He's the only person that I have ever like really talked to about visuals besides him that can see it.
Oh, okay.
And that means so much.
Oh,
yes.
Absolutely. So, it was something else I wanted to ask you. I can't remember what it was. Think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Think about it.
Oh, I thought you said the name of the song was Think About It. I was going to say, what?
What you say?
Marijuana.
Oh, well, let's hear Marijuana.
Oh, yeah. So this song is Marijuana.
No, don't say Marijuana.
Yeah, it said Follow You, but it's Marijuana. You'll see why it says Follow You, but if you're looking for the song, it's called Marijuana by T. Cross, featuring Young K-Way. That's a good song. He's from Nigeria, by the way.
Don't like me, don't like me, don't like me. She did do me for one night. She tell me say she love me, cause she did follow other guys. Why did she buy this beat? But she did do me kiss and lies. I swear this my baby, my girl, cause she did make me high all night. Say baby no yawa, on top your matter, baby no jara. Cause she hide me past marijuana. I know go shit on you with Katrina. Yeah, you told me to fight in diva. Baby give me my umbrella. Girl I love you, die my Ella. Cause I give you my umbrella, oh, cause I go follow you.
I go follow you. Cause I go follow you. I go follow you. Cause I go follow you. I don't really press you when it come to other guys. They're giving you attention but feeding you lies. Know they the reason that you might cry. Gave you trust issues, now you passing me by. But I'm the only one that give you this type of vibe. Won't find nobody else make you feel this way inside. Tell me, do you love me? Cause your heart hope to die. You can feel my love when I'm not by your side. That's different. I can show you everything you missing. You a ride or die, let's go the distance. Hop in, all gas, no brakes, baby, we ain't stopping. Soul ties with lights, so we locked in. You my twin flame, got my soul on fire. If I follow you, don't cut the wire. If I follow you, don't cut the wire. I go follow you. Cause I go follow you. I go follow you. Cause I go follow you.
Easy mix. Why didn't you buy this drunk? You're my queen, you're my routine. All like me. I never wanna see you without the best.
Shout out to T-Cross. Hey, as soon as he sent it to me, I was like, boy, this is a hit. What you doing playing around with this?
Yeah.
Like, this
So
is a hit.
that particular song has already been released?
Yeah, it was released. That's the actual remix.
Oh.
Like, yeah, he been released it, and out of all the people, cause he got way more followers than me, so
How you hook up with him?
he hit me up on Instagram. He was like the only artist that ever like DM me and was serious. The only artist. Most of the artists, they'll DM me, and at the time I was going to the studio and it cost me like $50 an hour to record. I would just charge whatever artist trying to do something with me like $100. And the thing about it, I may not even get that full 100. That whole 100 was going towards the studio, if anything, so you could get your song back with good quality. I recorded that song at the house. I didn't charge him nothing for it, just because I wanted to prove to any artist that hear the song, I will work with you. But you gotta show me that you serious, because I don't have a lot of people, when they be like, well, how much you charge? They'll sit there and read it, then they be like, nah, I can't do that. I was like, you can't do 100. I have paid more money for some of my beats.
Right.
And like that, if you think the 100 is going to me, you're actually confused. Like I said, I might not even get nothing.
But you should be able to charge whatever what it's worth.
I try, cause that's the thing. A lot of artists, when they hear some of my songs and snippets on there, they be wanting my best work on their stuff, and I be like, you want my best stuff, but you're not willing to pay for the best.
Right.
So it's like, how can I really sit up there and work with you? Like, I don't have no problem working with artists and stuff. I actually help some artists and stuff, cause they be like, how this sound? Maybe if you do this, you do that, it'll sound a little better. But other than that, you got potential. A lot of potential.
I mean, the thing about it is, though, like, your price is your price.
Right.
And that's something that I always like to tell y'all young folk. Like, your price is your price. If they don't want to pay it, those not your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, because one thing about it, a person appreciates what you bringing to them. That's why they even inquire from the beginning.
Right.
So it's like, you know. So look, have y'all heard about the 27 children that went missing in Cleveland?
Yes.
I heard about that, and honestly, I think that's bullshit, because how do 27 kids go missing and nobody don't notice it? that either has to be somebody in that city that has ties to like the mayor or the police, because ain't no way in hell 27 kids finna go missing.
From 12 to 17.
From 12 to 17, that's either sex trafficking or they taking organs.
That's one or the other.
I'm just being serious.
It's one or the other. That's what I thought too. I was like, somebody is in on that.
Yeah, they gotta be the police. There's gotta be somebody like a sergeant, a chief.
I don't know.
It's like
Somebody in on it. You can't
27 people. But they don't have no
27
connections.
children.
No connections. They can't tie it to nothing.
It reminded me of the missing and murdered children of Atlanta. Like when we were younger, I think we were babies.
But it wasn't 2 weeks though.
Oh no! I'm just saying they gave me those vibes. The missing and murdered children of Atlanta.
I'm gonna tell you, that's somebody that probably works for some kind of ring, and they probably like watch these kids leaving school, walking from school,
or something,
following them. Cause when I see stuff like that, those kids was targeted. They probably been watching for a long time.
It's all colored kids, right? It's all.
If it's all colored, it's definitely like either sex trade or organs.
Yeah, and it wasn't just girls; it's girls and boys. So.
Yeah, it's all different. It's a variety of people, but for 27 children to go missing within 2 weeks, that's a problem.
You blame that on the city. You blame that on the mill.
And it's almost like, I don't know. It's a lot.
Future Jones said that song was fire. I just wanted to get that out.
Oh yes.
Hey, thank
It
you.
was.
Follow me. Like I said, that song's out on all platforms. Marijuana by T Cross featuring Young K-Way.
So when artists hit you up on social media, they basically just ask you to do a collab with them, or like what makes you work with certain artists versus others?
I will, just like how they will go through my stuff, I'm gonna go through your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear a certain sound or a certain song that I like, all it takes is one for me. Because that one shows me what kind of potential you got.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm looking for. You ain't got to be like the best artist in the world, but if you got a certain sound and a potential, all it takes is more time on that craft. And that's what I appreciate. I'll work with somebody that's eager to be like, man, I got like 20 songs, because I have barely any features.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all my stuff I mainly do by myself. And it gets to a certain point where I'm going like, I like my style, but I want to jump on somebody else's track and just experiment, you know, just really venture out there.
Maybe you can start with instrumentals and of different.
It's crazy because my girl's brother had got me a guitar for Christmas, electric guitar. I haven't been able to pick it up because I've been working so much. But I like the way I like melodic stuff. So like hearing an electric guitar or piano or bell, flute, you know, because I feel like it just like those instruments vibrate with people a whole lot better than like anything else. A violin too.
Oh yeah, violin. Oh my goodness,
man.
Violins, flutes. All of those matter. All of those matter because it's a feeling that it gives you. It's a vibe. It's a because first of all, I like music that make me feel good.
Right.
So, if you got some horns and some violins and some woodwinds, it's almost always a go.
I was talking to this one guy that he's a orchestra director.
Okay.
And it was one song I was working on, and I asked him could he possibly like organize this with his orchestra, and he said he could.
Absolutely. You see, Jeezy did a whole situation, whole concert with the orchestra.
I would love it. 'Cause I'm like, man, I would love to see somebody like chop and screw one of my songs or like do a country version to one of my songs.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I just want to see something I create like influence somebody else to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So we dropping the country album next.
Hey, I'm the type I'll try to hop in. I told him and my other friend that I at least want one hit in just about every genre of music, so I can really call myself an artist. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just
That's
one.
all it takes, though. And all it
one.
takes is that one.
It don't even gotta like be top 10 as long as it's on the charts. I'm satisfied. Cause that means it got to enough ears that it actually got recognized.
True.
So Lion Lady Love said you're gonna go far, all the right concept. Did I read that right,
He
lad?
got all the right concepts. He got all the right concepts.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm trying to help you out.
Hey, Lion Lady Love.
Should work.
But so we are live on everything. As you can very well tell, we're here on Instagram, but we're live on Facebook. We're live wherever you can be live. We're there. I know for you mostly
Be on
see us
Instagram.
on Instagram.
Yeah,
Are you on any other platforms?
I'm on Facebook. I got a Facebook fan page. I just don't be active on it. That's why I'm really about to start giving him the passwords and stuff to that, cause I don't be on my social media like that for real, unless it's Instagram.
You got to come outside, man.
I got to.
We out here.
Be working so much, man. I'm more. I don't know, cause I guess I realized one thing about life is unless you can take care of the bills first, life will never happen for you.
You gotta be able to do both.
Yeah, I be trying.
You gotta
I be
balance them
trying.
both. You gotta learn how to pay the bills and live your life. Cause if you don't live your life gonna pass you by. And
Yes,
you're
it
getting
will.
older every day.
Yes, every second, especially when you got kids.
Right. I know you mentioned that you work with 3 jobs. What is life like in the day of young K-Way?
Spontaneous. From what I've been told, I am the most spontaneous person. I can wake up one morning, brush my teeth, wash my face. It can probably be like 6, 7 in the morning. First thing I do, I'll probably get in the studio. Off rip, first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Get in the studio, probably stop that. Work with my dog, cause he's still a puppy and stuff, trying to teach him and stuff. Play with my daughter. You know, really try to balance the whole family and artist thing, lifestyle and working man.
Yeah, because it can get difficult.
Yeah, it gets very difficult because I feel like I don't have time to really work on my music, so I have to be spontaneous, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get around to doing it or have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very spontaneous.
You're impulsive.
Very. I think that's the Aries in me.
It is. That's how I can tell you. I'm an Aries too.
Spontaneous.
So it's.
We get bored easy.
Oh man, what do we?
That's why we keep moving around.
Yes, baby.
Can't sit still, get bored. I want to do something. Let's go do something.
Rick said you can use some of your skits as your visuals.
True, I never thought about this. Look, I really have.
I told you to.
You told me, but it's like I don't like. Okay.
So you don't listen to your manager, huh?
He do and he don't.
I'm not about to say that. he know exactly what I'm about to say. I'm not about to say that. So, yeah, I do and I don't. It's like I have a very strong work ethic when it comes to handling business as, being an adult, because I'm the only child.
Okay.
Nobody else is really gonna take care of me. So I feel like I gotta handle that first.
Right.
Then I be too tired to actually put that same energy and time into the music stuff on all sides of it, not just being the artist side, but going out, networking and promoting performances. Fun fact, my first performance in Houston, Texas was at V Live. And
how was it?
Oh man, it was dope, especially since my mother took me there. So my mom was actually in the parking lot of V Live, and for the ones of you that don't know what V Live is a strip club.
I think that was gonna be one of the questions up there. I can't really tell what it says, but
it says, "Do you get plays at entertainment clubs?"
No, cause I mean yes and no. I can. Let me put it like that. I can, but I don't make that type of music for like. When you say entertainment clubs, I consider entertainment clubs as like strip clubs. I don't make that type of music.
Yeah, strip clubs are regular clubs.
Yeah. What I've been told, my music is more like for like concerts and stuff. They for what I've been told, they get that type of vibe. Like some of the stuff that I do now sounds like it should be for concerts or a tour or something like that, or opening up for somebody.
I can see it. I necessarily can't see it in a strip club, not unless they going down a pole and they want to do something slow. But I mean, they still. I know here in the A, they going up fast, they going up slow, they going up each way what they want to go.
I can make one, but it's like.
But you don't necessarily have to change your style.
Yeah,
but you just have to find a girl that may want to dance off of it. Because now all girls are dancing off of fast music. Some girls will dance off of, as long as it still got a beat, they can still whine on it and do whatever they need to do, grind on it. As long as they can do what they need to do on it and it got a beat, they good. For the clubs, just like that one we heard, I know that one you featuring on it for somebody, but we can still dance. Or for here in Atlanta, we ain't got too many clubs no more, I don't think.
Really?
I don't, not really like that. We have more quote unquote restaurant lounges. So
they can definitely
definitely listen to it here, and the DJs can put it in rotation, because everybody's just drinking and smoking on a hookah nowadays, sitting at the table laughing, talking, vibing. Whenever a shake a booty ass song come up, then they shake their ass to it, and then they sitting back down. I mean, we still probably got some clubs, but it ain't like how it used to be.
Yeah, so like my whole thing is, it doesn't have to be the traditional music when it comes to like adult entertainment and stuff like that, because in all honesty, that I have seen them play gospel music in the club.
Yeah.
And it's the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the whole vibe. It's because at the end of the day, honestly, people still believe. Yeah. So it's like, it's nothing traditional about how we living right now when it comes to welcoming us into this space of.
We have brunch Sundays now.
Right.
In the strip clubs.
Everybody ass flouncing around the French toast, you know?
I feel like Alter Ego really got some songs on there that may actually make it into the club scene. Because the thing about Alter Ego, that project really has a whole bunch of different sounds and vibes that can really go any direction it chooses to go. And that's why I've been telling him, when we actually do the album rollout for that, it's going to be a whole different game plan. That's why we waiting to actually do that rollout. We're going to do the first project first for his mom, and then Alter Ego is going to be all hands on board. Like, we got people, different places going to help us actually do this rollout the way it needs to be done for it.
Okay. But I just think, as long as people can vibe, and it's like, shit, I can rock with that. They can just, tap their toes and drink and be cool and catch a beat here and damn, I could listen to that. Oh, who the fuck was that? Let me turn that little thing on your phone.
Shazam?
Yeah, that.
Oh god, my top Shazam song is Path from Project KOA. I'm really surprised on that.
I thought it would be Without You.
On God, I thought it would be Without You.
But if people could do that while they in the restaurant, you'd be surprised on how many people they Shazam the shit out of stuff when they in places. And
you know, I just found out about Shazam not that long ago.
Girl, stop.
And I found out because one of my daughters was telling me it was something. Oh, a song came on the radio, and my youngest daughter was like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "I don't know." So she started speaking to baby. What?
I'm gonna need you. Shazam been out for years.
Well, you know, it was I'm gonna tell you what I remember about Shazam. You remember it was a TV show.
Huh?
Remember? Yeah. So
hey, that's why I kept saying Shazam.
It's
Shazam.
It was a game show.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Shazam been out for like 10 years.
It's been out longer than that. It was been out since we had our kids. Our kids was little babies.
It's been out since all the streaming platforms like Apple Music, Spotify.
I really remember back in 2007 on my sidekick.
I remember seeing it.
Shazam been out a long ass time.
It's just that more people are starting to use it now. I guess if more people that didn't know about it is starting to use it now.
Well, I know when she asked about whatever song it was, like they literally told her everything.
Yeah. It breaks it down.
That's super dope though.
Yeah, it breaks it down.
Technology is something else. I like that though. So when you so you can actually track how many people Shazam your music.
Yeah. It's not that many. I ain't gonna lie, it's not that many.
No, but I'm saying the fact that you can actually see that. That's nice.
Yeah, for any artist that be releasing music, if you release music on Apple Music, get what's the name of the app? Apple for artists or Apple artists. Same thing for Spotify artists. And you'll be able to check all your plays and stuff. I don't have that many plays and stuff because I have not dropped nothing. I've just been working. But
so when are the two projects that you're working on? When are you looking forward to dropping those?
I might drop the one dedicated to my mom in October. It might be October 31st because that's her birthday.
Oh, okay.
Where is the...
They say, okay, Auntie Donna.
Huh?
They say, okay, Auntie Donna.
Right.
Yeah, because I promise you, I remember the game show Shazam, but I didn't know that it was an actual thing.
Yeah, that's where this game show came from.
Yeah, I mean, but I honestly didn't know that. Y'all talking about it was there before. I'm like, what? I wonder who invented Shazam, because I always just thought Siri would be the one that would tell you about the songs and stuff. You don't use your Siri for that?
Everybody don't have Apple, so Shazam is a universal.
Oh, so Shazam you can use with Apple Android.
Metro, whatever you got, you can use that.
Oh, okay. Super dope. Okay.
Bless it, baby.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. The fact that they have it where y'all can track that, like that's super dope.
Track
Slick
everything.
It was on the iPhone first. I don't know about that.
It was on iPhone first.
Shazam.
Shazam.
I don't know. I didn't. I
And
don't know.
and that could very well be true, and that might be why I didn't know about it. Because I didn't have an iPhone at first. I always had an Android until a couple of years ago.
Whole little tink.
I didn't get iPhone until maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Don't feel bad. I didn't get an iPhone until when?
I don't know.
That was like back in 2018. My first iPhone. I went to Walmart. I ain't good because I see a phone as something I should just use to call people.
And see but I actually like Androids.
I had an Android. It's just that I was like, you know what? Because all my friends got iPhones and stuff, and they be getting on to me and stuff. Talking about
I know.
who's
your bubble
the green?
boo.
Who's the Incredible Hulk up in the group chat?
Right.
Who the green bubble is?
You don't get it. You mess up the whole flow. Cause like, if somebody is in like a group chat with you, and everybody got iPhones, you can use emojis, play games, all that. So somebody text go green, all that is over with.
Lord, how much?
Well, let's hear this other
Well, let's
song.
hear the
Which one you sung?
I sent one song I thought
Days
you
Gone.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, let me add my card.
Days Gone would definitely be on the project dedicated to my mother. It's a lot of emotional stuff on there. It's probably like the most emotional I've probably ever been.
On this song right here.
Like on the whole, like all them songs.
Okay, so we're gonna hear Days Gone.
All that time wasted, yeah, this day's gone. Can I call on you when it all goes wrong? I'm praying for better days, cause I know that they coming. I'm still chasing a bag like tomorrow, I promise. Fill my pockets up with dead people, my jeans might be honey. I know I ain't got no love left, I'm just being honest. I know you think I sold my soul to count up the hundreds, but would you be around if I didn't have nothing? Would you turn your back on me if it would make your life better? Love is a losing game, would you still fight the battle? This world is getting colder, better go get a sweater. I hope your love is unconditional, I wanna feel special. Hope you see my true potential, I got bad temperamental. Sometimes I ain't sentimental, don't you judge me for my mental. Past dramas gave me some issues I'm dealing with on the inside. Won't show my feelings on the outside, I know how I get when on my side. Paint a picture and outline, we hitting shots from the baseline. You went viral to make headlines, them steppers put class in your bloodline. I'm like thugging, cut him off, I had to catch him at the right time. Now he looking down the pipeline, guess he finally met the deadline. All this rain, I just want sunshine, think I'm finally out my damn mind. Better pray you got the right one, cause I know I'm on another one. Better pray you got the right one, cause I know I'm on another one. I'm praying for better days, cause I know that they coming. I'm still chasing a bag like tomorrow, I promise. Fill my pockets up with dead people, my jeans might be honey. I know I ain't got no love left, I'm just being honest. I know you think I sold my soul to count up the hundreds, but would you be around if I didn't have nothing? They say money make the world spin, I bet a couple bands then. Life is a gamble, might as well take a risk then. And I don't need no new friends, cause if they can't hang, then they just another loose end. Stick sound like a bone whenever it be shooting. And I know my neighbors really think that I'm a nuisance. Young man having all that money make it make sense. Talking to dead people in my pockets, I'm hearing voices. Having crazy conversations like here's your choices. Would you risk it all if you didn't know that it was worth it? Or would you settle if you knew that you would fail for certain? It's your life and you've been given choices, but you can't really tell which ones are worth it. Would you risk it all if you didn't know it was certain? I'm praying for better days, cause I know that they coming. I'm still chasing a bag like tomorrow ain't promised. Fill my pockets up with dead people, my jeans might be honey. And I know I'm running out of love, I'm just being honest.
Okay. I like the
I like that.
versatility.
Thank you.
So you kind of go from one extreme to the next. And that particular song is on which project?
That's gonna be on the one dedicated to my mother. Mary had a black goat. Her name, my mom's name actually is Mary, so.
Oh,
are you the black goat?
okay.
Black goat, you know how they be like black sheep of the family? Black goat of the family.
Okay. I like that. So, how can people find you?
You can get on Google and type in Young Kway, the regular Young Kway, and all my stuff will pop up. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I don't be on Twitter. I need to fix that.
Yes.
Elon said y'all finna pay for that now.
Yeah, I got one.
Live away.
They took it away.
Yeah, $5 a
You
month.
go live on your phone. Like,
$5 a month just to go live on
With
Twitter.
the blue check.
With the blue check, I got the blue check.
Yeah, blue check is gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is gone. I can't lie. Eon, like that man. No, you may got a lot of money, but you messing up money for other people, man.
Right.
I need some money. For real.
Well, that's the name of the game. He wants y'all to.
You gotta pay. Gotta pay in to get in, right?
That's what he
Pay
said.
to play.
Well, is there anybody that you want to maybe shout out before we go off air?
I think I don't got all my shout outs. If anybody up in here that need to be shout out, speak now, forever hold your peace. I think I don't got all the shout outs.
Bando 1J.
Bando 1J, Nino, the whole Money Hungry, Woo World Cam, Osby Films, X, he gonna be mad at me because I forgot his artist name. He gonna be real mad at me. X, shout out X though. And any artist that worked with me, like T Cross, definitely shout you out, boy. You had a banger with that one, man.
Mm-hmm.
1J, boy, I see you. And shout you out. Shout out to Solo.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Daki.
Mr. Daki. Shout out to Mr. Daki.
Okay.
Anybody else we forgetting?
Well, all the goatee, that's about it.
All the goatee. Shout out to everybody with goatee.
Yeah, that's all.
That's,
all right.
That's it.
Did you have another question, Kelly, before we close out?
No, I'm good.
All right. What about you, DJ Lab?
I'm good.
All right.
We good.
Well, we greatly appreciate you for coming in, young K-Way.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Finally.
Finally.
I did not know you had all of that going on, man, but you will stay in my prayers.
Thank you.
And
Thank y'all.
absolutely encourage you to continue making music because you're doing a good job.
It's hard now, like really hard, because, after losing that pillar, sometimes I just don't want to do anything.
I know.
But I can't quit. I literally try to quit sometimes, but my heart or my mind won't let me.
It's a part of who you are and what you want to do. So it just wouldn't be that easy, man. I wanted to also RIP to Miss Jackie O. They had her services on yesterday.
They did.
DC Young Flies. Yeah, DC
Deepest
Young
condolences to that.
Girl, and it's so crazy because most people didn't know that DC Young Fly, mother and father, his mother's still living, but his father was a preacher. Both of them are ministers. So like when he kind of delivered that word yesterday, people like, whoa.
Where he get it
But
from?
yeah,
but he's talked about it, and I was like,
he is definitely protected, and I think that they had a good enough bond. A lot of people had so much to say because they were under the impression that that she passed away from surgery, and it's like, it was complications after surgery. The problem was she reached out to the place that she had the surgery at, and they just kind of played it. It was real dismissive about it.
Wow.
Now she ended up passing. I don't really know, but most times it's blood clots and things of that nature that they kind of travel really, really fast. But the one thing that I will encourage people to know is that, because everybody like, I done told y'all to quit doing surgeries, da-da-da. Me personally, I don't know how they go, but I think your time is your time. It can be kind of, your time is your time. Because it happened one way don't mean that it wouldn't happen another way. So, it's just kind of, I don't know, get a little tricky with me when it comes to that. But I did want to just say RIP to Miss Jackie. Real has been watching her for years on YouTube. I didn't even know that's who that was, but she always watch her on YouTube.
yeah, a lot of people, and it was like a lot of people. And you know, like you were saying, people have so much to say. My bad. So many people had so much to say because he streamed the funeral yesterday, but she had so many fans.
Right, he definitely should have.
And it was like people, because you know the blogs they got it, and they was, you know, they posted his speech and whatever, and people was like, why wasn't this private? Y'all always going. But he streamed it, and people, and
she has
so many. Like I don't. She may have more fans than he had.
She do. And like people really tapped in and loved her as a mother. People really tapped in and loved her as a spouse. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't blame him. I would have probably allowed her supporters to.
Because he even posted the funeral. So he posted when the funeral was gonna be. He posted that it was gonna be live streamed. And
then most people, that's what they rather do now.
Yeah, we have lost a lot of people. It's to the point where we can't do funerals.
Like I don't really do funerals either.
I'm so glad we don't start live streaming because I don't want to go if it ain't my immediate family.
Yeah, I remember when 2020 first hit, we was getting hired to live stream funerals through COVID. And it was like, dang, it's a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't really know, but they would pay us to come live stream, and it was like, whoa, okay. Yeah, so things have changed, man. We there are some things now when you have a certain support base, you really should. Just to me, you live an open book anyway.
And she lived an open book.
Yeah, so because she even talked about the surgery she was about to have, and it was nothing off limits for her. So when you live like that, then I feel like your services should be available to people as well.
Right. I mean, that's his spouse, so.
Yeah, and you write your eulogy. You write your own eulogy every day. How you live. Every day you write your own eulogy. If you out here mistreating people, messing over people, that's a part of your eulogy. If you out here, trying to do right by people and pouring into people, that's a part of your eulogy. So it's kind of like when you live like that, nothing is really off limits. So I encourage people to just be more mindful of that, because when you have supporters all over the world, they should be able to chime in, I think, on something as beautiful as a homegoing service.
Most definitely.
And if you never had to plan a homegoing,
that thing there.
Phew, it's a lot. Planning the homegoing, writing the obituary, doing all that stuff, it's a lot.
And when my mother passed, I wasn't even I was so out of it, I can't even do it.
Well, I can be honest with you. My brothers, when our mom passed, my brothers couldn't. I did everything by myself.
When my dad passed, I did everything by myself. My mama couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I had siblings. They couldn't. My uncles, my aunts, like.
Yeah, they was like, no.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But yeah, so I think a lot of times, honestly, it's good that you had somebody there to assist you though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times everybody don't have that. But yeah, my brothers, they told me off top, I can't do it. And I was like, I would call them and say, well, what y'all think about this? They say, go with it. We like it. You ain't even hear what I said. I ain't got to. But yeah, so it's a little bit different, especially for men. Yeah. Y'all don't, that's the part that y'all really don't want to face.
I guess won't really like to think about it, getting put back into that trauma. Another thing about it, with men, mental health is very important.
Absolutely.
We a lot of us think that it's weak to talk about your emotions and how you feel.
It's definitely not.
Get there. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it.
You know, because
you can't talk about it. Don't be about it.
I talk to them though. Like, you know how like guys can't go. Black man can't go into the barbershop, right? And talk about how they feel. Like they really hurting and stuff. Cause other man.
You said. You can't go in the barbershop?
Can you go into a barbershop and do that?
Boy.
So you can hold on. So I can cry while I get my hair cut.
Yeah,
I would rather you
I
not.
wouldn't recommend that.
Right.
No.
I mean, it depends on how close she is with your barber.
No, ain't nobody else sitting in that shop but you and the barber. I'm just keeping it.
That's what I meant. Can a black man go to his local barbershop where he been going for years, have nobody else to talk to? Can he really sit there and vent?
No, that's why we're telling you to go there.
That's why we recommend therapy.
I know that's what I'm saying.
I can because I'm close to my barber.
Well, you go ahead and cry while he giving you that edge up. Hopefully you don't put no witch haze
You
on.
gotta talk to yourself into therapy. See, you're giving all the reasons why you need to go to therapy.
Oh,
You have
God.
nowhere else to let this out.
That's right.
You know, Camille. You
In
know,
the music.
Camille went to school for that. She about to be a therapist. She can be yours.
Find somebody else you don't know.
Yeah.
Right, that won't be biased.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, we greatly appreciate you guys. We will be checking out. We'll see you all this week. Of course, you guys know we have a show on every day of the week.
Every day.
On Mondays. Well, actually, today we had
Talk your shit.
Talk That Shit TV earlier at 1. Then, of course, us, Westside Misfits. And then after us, we have You Hyatt Podcast.
I need to get on there because them boys.
Oh,
be
yeah.
Them boys be at me rolling.
Yes, honey. They come in about 6:30. And then we have on Mondays we have conversations?
Miscommunication.
Miscommunications. Okay. I know she changed her name,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
but yeah, so on Tuesdays, last Tuesday, let me just say this. We did intimate portraits featuring DJs. It was super dope. And intimate portraits is basically where you get a chance to tell your story while you playing certain music and all of that stuff. And usually it's with artists. So this time, last Tuesday, it was done with actual DJs. So it was super nice. Okay. And then on Wednesdays, we have Misfits of Comedy. Comedians tapping in. Misfits of Comedy, they have a very vibrant situation going on. It's growing. And then on Thursdays, we have a Deontay Burton, which is he hosts Changing Lives and Mr. Short Dollar. Basically, where he about financial literacy and how he tells you all about the grants and things that you can do for your business. Then we have on Fridays we do the exclusive interviews most times. Saturdays, a lot of times we're doing our own thing, and on Sundays it start back over. So we actually have something going on every night of the week. So y'all tap in and continue to support us. So we greatly appreciate you.
That's right.
Every day.
Yes. All right. See you guys later. We'll see you next week.
That probably take him. Pipe that shit up, TNT. I don't wanna be alone, been having dreams of you leaving. Been smoking non-stop, cause I swear that I need it. I've been hurt by all my exes, they was being deceiving. Time was supposed to heal my wound, but my heart still bleeding. My heart don't listen to my brain, I swear my heart so misleading. You gotta show me what you feeling, cause what I'm seeing is different. But let me know if I'm tripping, cause love and war ain't that different. This shit can be so conflicting, you scared of love or commitment. Them other niggas broke your heart and now you scared of what's different. I ain't nothing like them niggas, baby, I swear that I'm different. My past the reason I'm tripping, I wish I could just delete it. I know I lied and I cheated, you asked me why was I cheating, can't lie, I can't find a reason, I understand if you leave.